Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Y'all, it looks like Julia Fox started sitting down and eating her rice a little bit too late. Because guess what? Kanye said he's too busy to date. Yes, after she did that bombshell freak show interview where she was just like, yeah, it's understandable. He's with Kim. You know, there's residual feelings, but he's with me now, girlfriend. Right? After she did that interview, Kanye literally went to the same publications and is playing the dog mess out of her. Now, what you might be asking provoked this abrupt change of heart? How did this union, a black shoe polish on as eyeshadow aficionados fall apart? Well, I'll give you one guess. If you guess Drake, you are right. Y'all, if you don't know what Drake got to do with the situation, sit down, grab some tea, and I'm about to take you on a gossip joyride. You know what the good thing is? Now that Kanye is officially looks like he's trying to cut Julie off. Wait till you hear the details. You're going to be screaming. He now can devote all his energy into his true passion. Punking the mess out of Kim Kardashian's frat boy boyfriend, Pete Davidson. Y'all, we going to go to the lyrics of the new song because I'll say one thing. Kanye's good for gossip. That boy is crazy, and I love every minute of it. Woo! All right, let go. Let's start from the top and make it drop. Okay, so listen. You guys remember from my old video, if you have not seen it, I just posted it yesterday. Go ahead and look at it. It's a good key. Julia Fox was on Call Her Daddy podcast talking about I'm not intimidated by Kim. He's with me now. And of course, this residual feeling. She was talking about, she's in a couple swapping, fropping, whatever, right? However, she did that podcast a couple of weeks ago. When that podcast dropped, Kanye West went to the very same outlets that Julia was actually bragging to about how she had it on lock. That's some WAP, right? She was literally bragging about how her WAP had Kanye on lock, blah, 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 blah. She's evolved beings. Kanye went to the exact same outlets that she was bragging about the relationship, page 6, and literally said he's too busy to get into a serious relationship right now. Now, pay attention to this because this is important. And the article starts off by saying, and I quote, me. Kanye West is too busy to get into a serious relationship right now. Damn, you just coming in hot, right? After a source told Page 6 that West and gal pal Julia Fox have an open relationship because they're evolved beings, another source tells us he has a lot to focus on right now outside of his romantic life. Kanye is busy, says a source. He has his album. He got a million things going on work-wise. He designs, he produces, all that takes time. And he is dealing with his divorce. Now, they go on to say that he's also currently working on releasing Donda 2, right? Holding listening parties in New York and LA. Julia was not invited to the LA one. Just hold on with me because I'm going to give you all the details, right? And has been repeatedly, publicly lashing out at soon-to-be ex-wife Kim Kardashian, blah, 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 right? Here's the important part. Even Page 6 notes that at the Donda 2 listening party at Nobu, Malibu, he was there with a Kardashian lookalike, Cheney Jones, raising eyebrows about his relationship status with Julia. The source, Kanye's camp, goes on to say, Kanye is very much likes Julia, but it's a new situation and they aren't boyfriend and girlfriend. They're dating. The relationship doesn't have a title yet. He only met her 5 weeks ago. Listen, now, this is in direct contrast to Julia Fox saying their bond transcends typical norms because they're evolved beings who just want each other to be happy. There's no jealousy or bad vibes. The source also revealed, now this is Julia's people talking, that Julia is still talking to a mystery man on the East Coast. Girl, ain't no mystery man unless you're talking about Ben and Jerry's in your bed. Why do I feel like Julia is in her house singing Cups in My Rosé? You used to hold, singing Drake, right? Because listen, if you don't remember around this time, they started off with a boom. Kanye really seemed to be into Julia. And by into her, she's a pretty girl. She's fun. Everything she needed. And he saw something in her that he thought he could make her into something greater than what Kim was, to actually break Kim down in hopes that maybe Kim would take him back. But here's the thing, right? It came out. Kanye started being pictured with a mystery woman around February 4th. Kanye and Julia's relationship was super hot, and then it got very cold, very quick. It was very, very abrupt. And normally, Kanye allows the girls he's dating to save face and be like, oh, well, you know, we're in an open relationship, we're this, right? It was abrupt to the point that he went to page 6 and said, I don't even know this girl. We just dating. I don't even barely know her last name. This is after spending $300,000. So what changed so abruptly? What caused this big split? Well, if it sounds like take and starts with DR, you would be right. Yeah, for all y'all being like, what? Take Drake. Drake is the reason. It was revealed after Kanye unveiled Julia Fox to the world that Julia Fox and Drake used to date. Drake actually gave Julia Fox 2 Birkins. 2 Birkins. And he invited her to his mansion in Canada, right? You know the place that looks like Planet Krypton? The marble and tiger wood and and glass? Yeah, that mansion. That she actually stayed with them there for a month. Now, when this came out, Julia was like, no, what are you talking about? We were never a thing. We didn't really date, really. We just were friends and we hung out. With you being at his house for a month and getting 2 Birkins. But listen, then she went on a media thing. This is a couple weeks ago. I remember I had my gossip radar on. Be like, this is weird. Then she went out of her way to say that she talked to Kanye and she explained the situation. And he knows I dated Drake. And he's totally cool with that. That doesn't affect our relationship. We have something going. And that's when I just literally took another bite of my rice and said, poor Julia. Do you know how things go in our culture? Julia, baby, sit down. Let me give a cultural course to Julia and anybody else. I don't know what goes on in Caucasian circles. I don't. Now, it's been rumored that it's okay. And let me know. Listen, all my followers at Tattle Tells, right? Let me know if you are white, Caucasian, or white identifying. Please let me know in the comments because this might be urban myth, right? I've heard that in certain cultures, white cultures, it's fine to date from the same circles. It's fine that, oh, we're all friends and maybe my best friend dated a guy and then 3 years later I'm dating the guy and it's all fine. We're still going to brunch and it's still fine. Fine. I'm not going to judge that. I just look at that as a cultural thing. However, and let me know if I'm wrong, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. But Julia, I think underestimated black culture where if a guy's not taking you seriously, okay, fine. They don't care who you dated. They don't care if you've been passed around the whole village. However, if they're taking you seriously, no, they don't expect you to be like Virgil. That's misogyny. But they do expect that their rivals, their enemies, and even their friends, they don't like it when you've messed around with them. It don't matter whether it happened in high school. It don't matter whether y'all just went on a date. They do not like that. And the thing is with Julia, because men got a lot of pride, when she first came and said, oh, yeah, me and Drake, when it came out, because it was actually released. When she had to talk, it was like, oh, yeah, I did hang out with them. And Kanye was like, you hung out with him. You had his mansion for a month. He gave you 2 Birkins. So he had you all over his mansion, dropping it low and spreading it wide and doing whatever for those Birkins. Now, again, they could have just been talking the whole time she's at the mansion. I don't know what Julia did while she was there, but I can imagine Kanye's mind going crazy. And when she said that, when she told him that, Kanye was like, oh, for real? Oh, I mean, that's cool. I don't care. I ain't pressed. Please. Don't matter. You with me now. I don't care. You think I care what a Drake do? You think I care? Anyway, come on. Put on down to 1 again. Let's dance for me, right? Hey, yeah, drop it, Julia, shake it. He literally probably tried to change the subject and she thought it was cool. And I could have told her while I was eating my rice, Julia, you just got the kiss of death. He ain't taking you seriously anymore. And around the time that those reports came out that she was dating Drake, that she had dated Drake, is when Kanye started hanging out with Chaney, which was a lookalike. And when you combine that he wouldn't even let her save face. He abruptly told her in page 6, we don't even got an open relationship. This ain't nothing. How much is it somebody kicking you to the curb that you say it's open, he can do what he wants, and he says, yeah, but there still ain't no title. You can't have any parts of me. Now, why would Drake be an issue? One, like Los, and I do, listen, Kanye has a lot of good qualities, but he is a control freak and he is a misogynist. And if you guys don't believe that, go talk to someone else. Doesn't mean he's not likable. Doesn't mean he's not a fun person to be around. Doesn't mean he can't be a good friend, father, lover, whatever. I just know that he is a control freak from what I see, and he's misogynist, right? I do think that Kanye liked the fact that he discovered Julia. I do think that's a big takeaway from him. He likes to discover people, the way he discovered Amber Rose, the way he took Kim, that had reality fame, but made her respectable. He likes that diamond in the rough. But second of all, y'all don't remember? Kanye and Drake are rivals. They even delayed the release of their albums because they wanted to see who was going to drop the album first, so the other one could take their shine. Don't forget that there was also rumors that Kiki Do You Love Me was about Kim Kardashian. And y'all might be like, oh no, it was for somebody else. Yeah, whatever. Let's also not forget that when Drake started trolling Kanye in Instagram Live, talking about just touched down in Calabasas, around the block. And literally Kanye West went on Instagram Live and publicly pleaded with Drake to leave his family alone and to stop doing that and don't touch down in Calabasas. Remember when Kanye and Kim were arguing? And I think Kim went to Jamaica or some island, and then Drake's plane was spotted on the island too. And then the Kardashians tried to say that Kylie was the one messing with Drake. This is why Kylie was chasing after Travis Scott. Yeah, it gets deep. There's some history between Kim and Drake that drives Kanye crazy. On top of Kanye looking at Drake as an industry rival. And now the new girl that you're trying to make Kim jealous with got some history with Drake and was at his mansion for a month earning 2 Birkins. Man, I know Kanye said this ain't even worth half the trouble because I'm literally got a new girl with the same old problem. So no, we not in an open relationship. No, we not evolved beings. As a matter of fact, I'm not even saying you got my phone number. Y'all, this is heating up. Woo! Oh, but anyway, y'all, listen, let me go chase down the next story. Make sure you hit the subscribe, notifications, you know all that, right? Let me go chase down the next story because, baby, woo, this is getting good. All right, my little TisaTells, I'll talk to you later.